Hey guys, it's me, Lucarimar7. Today's video will be on Gorlo X. Apparently he believes that the commentary community is dead, which I think is not completely dead. Sure, there are only fewer people left that even do any nowadays, but that is still not going to change at all. They like doing commentaries, and that should be totally fine by me. Before we start, however, I would like to thank Youngblood Fantasy 91 for inspiring me to do this commentary. Without finding this video, I would probably be looked upon as a liar and would have no use for my intro at all whatsoever. But enough of that, let's get to the bottom of this.
Hi there, you sexy motherfuckers.
Why, hello there!
I'm just here to discuss that, I've noticed that the commentary community, which used to be very popular last year, has seemed to decline. I mean, I know some people out there still make them, and you know, I was once a commentator, and to be quite honest, I can't really say I'm not anymore, but even though I haven't made one in months now, but I just wanted to state that I'm fucking glad that the commentary community is fucking unpopular and just dead, practically dead now.
Well, in case you haven't realized, Gorlo, this community is not completely dead. There are still others who do commentaries, even to this day.
Because, you know, last year, and well, particularly even farther back, the commentary community was populated by a bunch of fucking snobbish douchebags who pretty much stated, okay, you have to make commentaries in this specific order.
Dude, I have seen a bunch of commentaries that were pretty creative, if I say so myself. Not every commentator is trying to tell you that you have to make commentaries in only one format or anything at all. Okay, you are absolutely free to make them however you please as long as it's understandable and well thought out. And if you really want to start off your video with calling commentators some snobby douchebags, then you have to expect others to at least commentate on this argument.
Or else, not only we will not like it, but we will make everyone else in the community not like you and make fun of you because you didn't make it in the specific way we wanted to.
Gorlo, I hope you're aware that that is not how a commentary works. We make videos not to ridicule anybody here, but to correct the flaws of people who make invalid arguments, butthurt comments, etc. We are not snobby douchebags as you like to call them. And I don't understand why you would go out of your way to call us this when you made commentaries in the past yourself. I could practically smell your hypocrisy from a mile away.
By that, I mean very nitpicky things, like how they are, like how these fucking quote-unquote popular at the time commentators were apparently these fucking douchebags who say, okay, if you want to be part of the commentary community, you have to follow these specific orders, and you can't try anything new.
Dude, I cannot believe I have to repeat myself when I say this, but that is not how a commentary works.
You can't make commentaries on older videos, you can't, you know, use videos or memes or whatever, you can't put ponies in them, you can't do this, you can't use fucking, you know, the same old avatars, you can't do this, you can't do that, you want fuck you!
Gorlo, let me tell you a few things that you need to understand. 1. Commentators today can still make commentaries on videos from almost a year ago, like I've done before. Technically, of course. However, we don't do it because it is old news to us. If you want to commentate on an old video, fine, be my guest. But just be aware of what you're getting yourself into. 2. Nobody ever said that you can't use memes like rage comics, popular memes, or even...
Shut up, Wesley!
If you don't want to use these, who cares? Just make a damn commentary of your personal style. 3. Pony avatars are not the reason people ridicule on your commentaries. If they don't like your avatar because it's a pony, that's their belief. They can't force somebody to change their avatar. Gorlo, if you were a part of this community, then you should know at least all this by now. Because to me, it sounds like you're an alien that doesn't know what a commentary is.
Okay, honestly, you know, just good God. You know, and I know that if I mention the names of some of the commentators that at the time were popular, I'm certain someone out there is going to complain, no, those people are so much better than you.
Okay, these so-called popular commentators do not think that they're better than you at all. They would never come as far as to have a massive ego. The reason why they make these commentaries is because they are professionals. They know how things work, and they know what's right and what's wrong. I am not saying, for example, that Youngblood Fantasy 91 is a better commentator than me. I'm saying that he is really professional and making commentaries.
You're a fucking douchebag, and, I will admit, I am not, the best video maker in the world, okay? I, in fact, am below average. And you know what? What else pisses me off is that I actually played along with it at the time. I did not say, okay, you know what, no, fuck you guys, because I was afraid of being a commentary target for a bunch of these assholes.
And look where you are now.
So I pretty much tried to follow the orders of how they went, even though I failed miserably, but, that is in the past now. But basically, I was being a nitpicky douchebag in my original commentaries. And, not just the Ben the Looney commentaries, some of the other commentaries as well. Even the ones that I would consider, in my opinion, at least watchable.
Who else here smells hypocrisy?
Still have their fair share as me being a nitpicky douchebag, whining about how, oh, you can't make videos like this way, and, you can't put fucking, clips in it. You can't have a fucking pony avatar, or a Sonic avatar, or a Pokemon avatar, because that's so cliche. What the fuck is wrong with that, okay?
Dude. How many times do I have to say this? We are not limiting you to do certain things in your commentary. As far as I recall, no commentator has ever told me to change my avatar just because it's a picture of Big Macintosh. Did Youngblood Fantasy 91 say I should? No. Did Dark Angel of the Light say I should? No. Not even Tubers93 told me to. So really, go ahead and choose Sonic as your avatar. Nobody's stopping you. No pun intended.
Good God. So, okay, apparently having, different fucking Pokemon or Pony or whatever as your fucking avatar is apparently such a fucking crime. Oh wow, that is just so horrible. That is the worst fucking thing. And if someone out there says, well, it's because it's old and, everyone does it. You know what? So what? It's YouTube. I think that's my biggest problem with the commentary community. They try to make it into a quality control on a website like YouTube.
I do hope you're aware that there are community guidelines to YouTube, Gorlo. They're the ones who take care of that. Without these guidelines, we would basically have porn all over the damn place.
YouTube is not a quality control fucking place. Okay? You're gonna get a lot of shitty fucking videos on it because, simply put, anyone could upload anything on it, as long as I have a YouTube account and, have Windows Movie Maker, Sony Vegas, or whatever the fuck, or probably even just a camera.
So, are we totally going to ignore the fact that there are YouTube community guidelines? I thought as much. Go ahead and upload porn to YouTube. You're totally not going to get flagged or anything.
They could just upload anything. It's, why do you think so many shitty YouTubers out there are so popular, despite you may question why they're popular to begin with? Because anyone can make a video on it. And to be fair, I shouldn't really judge people for liking, those sorts of videos, because at least those people put effort, and at least, as far as I know, those popular YouTubers are not nearly as snobbish as the quote-unquote popular commentators at the time.
So you expect us to believe that Shane Dawson, Ray William Johnson, iJustine, and even Fine Bros are all better than us? Their videos are mostly mediocre, unoriginal at times, and only make videos just to earn money. So you must have the guts to say that you think we're worse than these guys. That is possibly one of the stupidest arguments you've ever made in this video. Hands down.
Which I am very thankful that commentaries are dead. And does that mean that I am gonna stop making commentaries? Well, I don't know, because I remember a long time ago I said, oh, I'm not gonna make commentaries anymore, but then I, went on and just made a bunch more later on. So quite honestly, I can't really say no. I can't really say yes either, but, we'll never know.
So now, do you guys remember that scent of hypocrisy I mentioned earlier? Apparently it just reached its maximum potency, and man does it stink.
But I will say this, that all this time I kept it inside about how much I was pissed off with how obnoxiously snobbish and how obnoxious the douchebags who apparently were the kings of the commentary community.
Okay, first of all, if you kept this feeling inside of you the whole time, then what made you think it was such a good idea to share it in the first place? You should have expected to be commentated on by everybody because of this. Second, when the hell was this monarchy of commentators from? We're not kings of anything, Gorlo. We are just everyday people just like you and me. Third, and most importantly, we are not snobby douchebags. We simply commentate because we want to help the flawed become the smart. That is probably something you never saw to begin with the minute you uploaded your very first commentary.
And how they told everyone, you have to make videos like this or else you're gonna be a troll bait to everyone. And look, I understand if they do something fucking stupid, but if it's stuff like, simple nitpicky stuff, you know what? Even critical stuff, let's be honest. It's YouTube. You're not a fucking movie critic.
Okay, Gorlo, I'll show you what nitpicking really is. I really didn't want to bring this guy up again in my videos, but you leave me no choice but to bring Guptil89 back into this. Look at his shirt, it's so red, I hate it. His face looks so hideous. You see that? That is nitpicking. Nobody's nitpicking anything in their commentaries.
Seriously, grow the fuck up. Oh, and by the way, on a side note, I think that rants and reviews, in general, are far more entertaining to watch than the majority of the commentaries out there, because simply put, at least those kind of communities aren't populated by a bunch of fucking snobbish pricks.
Look, if you want to watch some videos on rants and reviews, go for it. Nobody's stopping you. Just remember that some rants and reviews out there will get commentated on as well. And you should really be aware of that.
It's funny that, commentators used to be so unstoppable and everyone was doing them, and now they sort of went the way of the fucking dodo bird. And you know what? Overall, I'm glad. You know what? Good job. I'm glad it's gone. Sure, you may have a couple of people here and there doing them. I might probably still do them in the future.
This scent of hypocrisy is just way too strong. You're making my eyes bleed at this point.
But honestly, you know what? They're not the most entertaining thing in the world. And considering that they've been ruined by horrible, horrible people, just wow. In a spectacular fashion, I'm just glad that they have lost their popularity. So, yeah, thank you for watching this video, everyone, and, My Little Pony is much better than SpongeBob. Goodbye, my friends.
Thank you for stating an opinion at the end. Anyway, here are my final thoughts. Gorlo obviously doesn't know the fact that there are still commentators out there in 2013 that still do commentaries to this day, much like myself. Sure, some of them left, but they never said anything like what Gorlo just mentioned. Gorlo, you clearly aren't aware that people still do commentaries. In fact, it was probably best of you to just say to the community that you're done with it and nothing else. That would have been a better move for you to make, but you ended up ranting and totally insulting us for no reason. Like I said before, we commentators only commentate on what we think is right for people. We are not here to ruin your fun at all. We're simply helping you to become a better person rather than letting you become a target for everybody. As for myself, I will keep on doing commentaries because they are like a hobby to me at times. And they're fun to do for the most part. It's something I find fun to do, and nothing could ever tarnish that fact. So now with that being said, this is Lucario Mario 7 reminding you to keep it cool. See you later.